All right, you're live.
Okay. It's Monday, August 12th, 2024, and I call to order the regular meeting of the Liberty Union-Thurston Board of Education at 7 p.m. Ms. Boyer, roll call, please.
Ms. Cato?
Here.
Mr. Hofrattle?
Here.
Mr. Moore?
Here.
Mr. Shook?
Here.
Dr. Ward?
Here.
Could you please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Recognition. We have Scott Brown.
I'm not ready yet.
You're not ready yet? And he's with the auditor's office.
I am, and I'm glad to be back. This was one of the first awards I think I gave out last year. I'm only in this job for about a year and a half, so I was just kind of getting my feet wet with all of this, and now I'm happy to say there's you have a lot of peers out, at least in Central Ohio, so it keeps me busy. Yeah, my name is Scott Brown. I work as State Auditor Keith Faber's Central Ohio Liaison. What that really means is I am your customer service representative for the State Auditor's Office. What that means is I can navigate through our 800 employees faster than you can online. So when you have a question, sometimes it's just easier to call me and I can get you an answer pretty quick. Or when she has a question, I can get her an answer pretty quickly. And I actually really enjoy doing that and have those kind of relationships. It's my pleasure to be here this evening on behalf of the State Auditor to award Liberty Union-Thurston School District the Auditor of State Award again this year. As you know, this really puts you in a select group. We audit about 4,200. We conduct about 4,200 audits a year out of 6,000 total clients in the state of Ohio. Of those 4,200 audits, you have consistently ended up in the top 10% of those audits. So that triggers my presence here this evening. As you know, the Auditor of State Award is presented to local governments and school districts upon the completion of a financial audit that meet the following criteria defined as a clean audit report or a very short letter for our office. The entity must file financial reports with the Auditor's Office by a statutory due date without extension via the Hinkle system and in accordance with generally accepted accounting principles. The audit report does not contain any findings for recovery, material citations, material weaknesses, significant deficiencies, uniform guidance findings, or other question costs. Breaking through all the government speak, what that really means is this award represents the hard work of everyone in the school's administrative staff, the board, the employees who make every effort each day to attain accounting excellence. We'd also like to recognize the finance office. It's done an outstanding job watching over all of the dollars coming in. Specifically, we want to recognize April for her leadership, professionalism, and exceptional commitment to fiscal integrity. So on behalf of State Auditor Keith Faber, I would like to present Liberty Union-Thurston School District the Auditor of State Award. Are there any questions?
Thank you. All of that.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
We'll see you later.
Nice
Thank you.
meeting you.
Congratulations.
I'll
April.
see you next year.
Right,
Yes.
that's the game plan.
I'll see April before because she knows I bring the calendars.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good evening. Item E, we have public participation at board meetings. The board sets aside time for the public to make any concerns addressed to the board. Do I have any this evening?
Yes.
Can you please step forward, state your name, address?
Jonathan Espinez, 2424 Baltimore Somerset Road, Baltimore, Ohio. Coming tonight on behalf of Thurston's Village Council, myself, and Mayor Matos. We're here to encourage your insistence and participation on our board with the upcoming growth for Fairfield Township, or Laredo County. And really looking forward to actually getting your guys' participation in our growth plans. That's all I got.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate that. And I see no other, so we'll move to refreshments. So we're gonna set aside just a couple minutes to refreshments, and then we'll keep moving on.
All right, we're back.
Okay, we are back from refreshments, and we have discussion and approval of the board minutes from July 8th of 2024. Any discussion? Do I have a motion to approve?
So moved. Second.
We have a motion by Mr. Shook, second by Dr. Walter, to approve the minutes of the Liberty Union-Thurston Board of Education meeting held on July 8th, 2024, as printed. Ms. Boyer?
Ms. Kagan?
Yes.
Mr. Hookrap?
Yes.
Mr. Moore?
Yes.
Mr. Shook?
Yes.
Dr. Wall?
Yes.
Item 4, we have monthly financial statements. Ms. Boyer?
All right, you have a monthly financial report. It's just the first month, so a lot's gonna change. You see the revenue is already off, but that's mainly because of property tax advances. We've had more advance this year than was advanced last year. Interest on page 6 is still up, it's gone down slightly. And page 7, we're at 8% of the year. And that's pretty much where most things are, except for the real estate, the advances, and the income tax. And page 8 is our income tax. It actually came in $73,463.49 less this year than last year. Still pretty close. We'll keep an eye on it. And then you have our reconciliation. Then you have the bills paid. There's a lot on this one. Okay, on page 2, check 103310 to Coughlin Ford for $71,685. That was for a 10-passenger van that's replacing the one that was totaled. It came from the general fund. We received $34,933.67 from the insurance from when it was totaled. We originally paid $39,641. Shows how much things have gone up. That's ridiculous.
And how much, do you, not that I'm asking the amount, but our insurance paid or do we have to subrogate?
Well, they're gonna follow up and do that.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the other person was found at fault
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
for this,
Oh,
and
yes.
we just got, okay, cool.
We're not sure that insurance. But we're working on it.
Okay.
Page 3, 103335 towards the top. Crestgood Manufacturing. $24,164. That was for high school and middle school sink upgrades, and that's general fund. Down about halfway, 103342. To Meta Solutions, $23,317.87. That's for data processing and core financial services, general fund. 2 down, 103344, Frontline Technologies, $18,547.83. That's for fiscal reporting software and applicant tracking software, that's general fund. 103348, Limanex and Company, $18,980. That's for classroom management software, general fund. 103350, Shai International Corporation, $75,430. That was for Chromebooks and licenses, general fund. 103353, SC Strategic Solutions, $15,866.97. That's for our SC View licenses and software, general fund. And 103354 to CX Tech for $16,960.66. And that was for new servers, and that's general fund. And on page 5, up towards the top, 103384, Southwestern Ohio Educational Purchasing Group, $65,000. That's for our property and vehicle insurance, general fund. And down about halfway, 103392 to Claypool Electric for $26,320. That was for a transformer upgrade for the new locker room, and that's general fund. I think that is it. Yes. Then you have the appropriation changes for the 018, 200s and 300s. And then the donations, $500. Excuse me. From Liberty Union Class of 2024 to the National Honor Society, $3,322.65. From Liberty Union Class of 2024 to the Class of 2025. And that's all I have.
Do I have a motion to approve the monthly financials?
Second.
I have a motion by Mr. Shook, did I hear that right?
Yeah.
Second by Mr. Moore, to approve monthly financial statements as printed above. Ms. Boyer?
Mr. Caprell?
Yes.
Mr. Moore?
Yes.
Mr. Shook?
Yes.
Dr. Walt?
Yes.
Ms. Cato?
Yes. Item 5, new business financial. We have the permanent appropriation adjustments for fiscal year 2025. Ms. Boyer, did you have any comments on that?
I only have
Only.
$155,000 to the general fund. I didn't want things to keep building up too much, so we have a gifted coordinator that we weren't planning on, high-quality speech therapist. Their cost is more than it was. What else do we have? And it was like additional costs for the locker room that rolled over into this year also. That's what that's for.
Okay, thank you. B, in lieu of transportation costs for the 2024-2025 school year, by resolution of the Liberty Union-Thurston Board of Education, it is declared impractical and unreasonable financial burden to provide student transportation by school bus to private and parochial schools outside the Liberty Union-Thurston local school district. The board authorizes the treasurer to provide in lieu payment to the parent guardian of students attending these entities for 2024-2025 school year. The parent guardian must make application for such reimbursement with the treasurer on an annual basis in order to receive the payment. The amount of payment is established by the Ohio Department of Education. Recommend approval. Okay to say the names? Yeah. The parent name is Jacob and Stacy Schreier. The students are Brooklyn and Brielle Schreier, and attending Fairfield Christian. Resolution with Meta regarding bids for school bus purchase. Whereas the Liberty Union-Thurston Board of Education wishes to advertise and receive bids for the purchase of one conventional school bus. Therefore, be it resolved that the Liberty Union-Thurston Board of Education wishes to purchase and authorize Meta Solutions to advertise and receive bids on said board's behalf as per the specifications submitted for the cooperative purchase of one conventional 78-passenger Cummins diesel school bus. D, service providers. We have VIP Rehabilitation Services, contract period 2024-25 school year, provides students with vision mobility services, and that's a fee of $100 per hour. And then we have the Fairfield County Educational Service Center, for the contract period 2024-2025, MOU for contracted position, middle school assistant principal, of a fee of $145,877.74. Do I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
I have a motion by Mr. Hookrattle, second by Sean Shook to approve items in the new business financial section. Ms. Boyer?
Mr. Moore?
Yes.
Mr. Shook?
Yes.
Dr. Walter?
Yes.
Ms. Cato?
Yes.
Mr. Hookrattle?
Yes.
6, new business personnel, employment. We have Kiera Penny, kindergarten teacher at the elementary school, 1-year replacement limited contract, finite, LUTEA Article 9, A 6B, BA Step 0. Effective date would be August 9th, 2024, pending background check. B, we have resignations. We have James Jimmy Huber, custodian at the elementary middle school, resignation effective August 9th, 2024. Molly McGuire Simpson, 1-year finite, BA Step 0 per MOU with LUTEA. That was board approved May 13th, 2024. Resignation, effective date August 12th, 2024. And Todd Mann, bus driver at the district, resignation, effective date August 23rd, 2024. We have the certified substitutes. I'm not gonna read the names, that's quite lengthy. And then we have the classified substitutes, and there's several names there.
Should we, on the certified substitutes, I see Jordy on here.
Yeah, I
Should
was
we-
gonna just abstain if that's what.
You'd be
We can pull
abstaining
her
from
out.
everything. We can pull her out into the items requiring a separate vote. Whatever,
Whatever's easiest, however you guys wanna do it.
there's, yeah. Doesn't matter. If it's easiest, you can just
Just
abstain from the
abstain.
entire thing and, okay.
All right, do I have a motion to approve?
Second.
I have a motion by Mr. Shook, second by Mr. Hookraddle, to approve items in the new business personnel section. Ms. Boyer?
Mr. Shook?
Yes.
Dr. Walter?
Yes.
Ms. Cato?
Yes.
Mr. Hookrattle?
Yes.
Mr. Moore?
Abstain.
Item 7, we have an executive session that is requested by one of the board members for matters, I'm sorry, that's A2. Do I have a motion to enter executive session?
So moved.
Second.
I have a motion by Mr. Hookrattle, second by Mr. Moore, to enter executive session at 7:21 PM. Ms. Boyer?
Mr. Shook?
Yes.
Dr. Walter?
Yes.
Ms. Cato?
Yes.
Mr. Hookrattle?
Yes.
Mr. Moore?
Yes.
We are in yeah, we'll be coming back.
out to
Yes,
vote
yes.
Yeah.
We'll
on
come
other
back out.
things.
Yeah.
Yes.
We still have agenda yet to finish, so we'll be coming back to vote.
It was off, cause it's now starting at second 1, yeah. All good.
Is that all that was out there, Elizabeth?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right, we have 7A new business, items requiring a separate vote. We have revision to ticket pricing guidelines for our school athletic programs. It is recommended that the price schedule for all home athletic events in the 2024-25 school year be changed as per below due to state lawmakers passing Ohio House Bill 147, which sets guidelines for ticket pricing for school athletic programs. In order to encourage greater student attendance and participation in school sporting events, House Bill 147 mandates that student tickets be set at a lower price than the adult tickets. High school events, adults $7, students $6. Middle school events, adults $5, students $4. Do I have a motion to approve?
Hold on, I have a question, sorry.
Yes.
On this, Dr. Johnson, do we know, I know that there's other communities that have businesses, that are paying for kind of, the students to get in free, right? And so is there any way you could work with our athletic director to find out what that dollar amount is, just in case a business approached one of us and was like, hey, I would love to sponsor getting every kid into boys basketball game. What would that, like, what she got in her revenue, on her revenue side for these types of things? I don't know if that's something we could.
Yeah, we have a budget that
Right, I just don't know if she probably has like a budget for admissions in her mind. I just don't know if she's able to break it out between adults and students, or even just some type of range, right? Where it's like, hey, it's about a 50-50 split. So if somebody came up to me and said, I want to donate $3,000 so every kid can go to these games, like, okay, cool. I think that would be good to know.
You're looking at students for free.
Correct. Like what would it, we could start at the top of the house and then,
Be different for each event. Football
Yes,
compared to basketball compared
yes,
to,
absolutely.
yeah.
So she has a total of revenue that she projects by sport, so we'd have to ask her by student, which pays.
Yeah, I don't know if she's got it separated. Didn't she always charge separate amounts?
No.
No, this is
That's what I
new.
was thinking,
Just
so I don't
a-
know. if
So then
she-
it's well,
Doesn't
Students were cheaper, weren't
MSLs
they?
come up, don't they come up with gate to, doesn't MSL have ticket pricing too?
no, I mean, this is gonna be the new pricing.
No, but I was thinking the MSL I was thinking that there was a like they,
They're going to have to be in a lower amount by law now.
Yeah.
So
okay.
I think.
I thought junior
this
high
is-
stuff was already lower, wasn't it? Like the student prices were lower.
Well, this is lower, but it's the highest you can charge.
Yeah. Everything came down, but it's at,
The highest you can charge.
correct.
Okay, I had,
We're working that.
All right.
I had a motion by Mr. Shook, do I have a second?
Second.
Motion by Mr. Shook, second by Dr. Walter to approve ticket price revisions to school athletic programs. Ms. Boyer?
Ms. Cato,
Yes.
Mr. Hookrunner.
Abstain.
Mr. Moore,
Yes.
Mr. Shook,
Yes.
Dr. Walter.
Yes.
B, 2024-2025 athletic supplementals. We have, season winter, Chad Adcock, position as the basketball varsity head girls coach, level 1A, step 2. Do I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
I have a motion by Mr. Shook, seconded by Dr. Walter, to approve athletic supplementals. Ms. Boyer?
Dr. Walter,
Yes.
Ms. Cato,
Yes.
Mr. Hookrunner.
Abstain.
Mr. Moore,
No.
Mr. Shook.
Yes.
And that motion passes. We have athletic donations. We have 500 Liberty Union class of 2024 to, the donation to SALT. We have $720 from Schaffner Drive-In to boys basketball, $500 LUABC work concession shift to baseball, $500 donated from LUABC work concession shift to softball. We have 2,000 LUYSA youth camp payout for boys that work camp, donation to boys soccer. We have $2,000 donated from the Baltimore 5K, donated to cross country. We have $10,952.50 donated from the Booster Fund payout, donation to football, and $1,000 donated from LUABC work concession shift, donation to football. That totals $18,172.50. Do I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
I will second that motion. So we have a motion by Mr. Shook, second by Ms. Cato to approve athletic donations. Ms. Boyer?
Ms. Cato,
Yes.
Mr. Hookrunner.
Abstain.
Mr. Moore,
Yes.
Mr. Shook,
Yes.
Dr. Walter.
Yes.
8, new business other, we have disposal of old uniforms. We have 34 white Nike football practice pants, 29 middle school track jackets, 30 football shoulder pads, disposal only. 57 black softball jackets, 33 black with red striped softball jerseys, 58 black with red striped softball pants, 21 black with red softball shorts, 23 variety baseball jerseys, and 45 cross-country shorts. These were all purchased prior to 2017. Request to dispose of outdated uniform by resale or final disposal. B, we have new policy, number to be determined, athletic department facility use. We have C, EGAC-R, telephone services, that is second reading. D, we have AC, non-discrimination, first reading and approval. E, ACAA, sexual harassment, first reading and approval. F, I didn't miss any. Okay. F, we have handbooks, we have the athletic handbook for, the 2024-2025 school season. Do I have a vote to approve?
Well, we will need to take, B, the new policy, number DBD, athletic department facility use, third reading, we'll have to make it, fourth reading.
Okay, so
We're
you
working-
wanna make a motion to, move,
Yeah,
to
yeah.
remove that, okay.
I believe we continue to get closer and closer on that.
There's, I mean, if it's appropriate to talk
Mhm.
right now. So, I think there, in terms of, like page 13 to 20, athletic field house, and, that's under, off-season practice venue, in-season practice venue. There's also, athletic field house. I'm trying to determine here, football, cheer, winter cheer, girls golf, boys wrestling, girls wrestling, baseball. I think it's some, there's this off-season and uniform. Still trying to figure out, full use of the athletic, new athletic complex. There's a storage room that needs to be identified on here. That's one thing. The other is, just thinking about, the Patty George building has, boys and girls wrestling on here, and it might be possible, to make modifications to the field house, because I think the boys, track, are in the Patty George building. There's probably room in there, given that we've moved, football out of there, to modify that building so that it can be used in the spring by both boys and girls with a divider. Probably have an architect look at how to do that. I don't know if I need permission to do that, but I think I'm gonna get an architect to just see how that works. But there needs to be some accountability for the storage. We've been talking about it. I don't know that, is this clear to you in terms of where things are stored? These particular policies as you read it?
I've probably been the one that's read it the most, so, I think there are some things that are clear, there's others that do require a bit of, like, somebody has to explain it to me a little bit. You know, I think that, like you said, there's things on here denoted by LR storage, and I think that's the new locker room, and there's storage things there, that I wanna make sure are being used appropriately for storage. I still say we have however many teams in the basement of the auditorium. If we're not maximizing storage space for true storage, then again, we are doing a disservice to the teams that are in the basement of an auditorium that was built in 19 something.
Early,
Early.
yeah, early,
So-
Even before Carol.
way before me.
So that's some of the things that we are working on, and he's, yeah.
You talking about down there where it was leaking or whatever? at one point,
Yes, but then again, in the new facility, the one that was literally just built, that locker room,
Uh-huh.
there's areas that are denoted as storage, and there's not storage things in there right now.
I got ya,
There's things like leather couches and TVs,
got ya.
so.
Okay,
So
so-
there's the reasons.
Yeah.
But I'd like you to pass a resolution saying that you read it for third reading and you want it brought back for
Okay.
fourth reading, specific to this item. And that helps us with
Okay. However you need us to do it. I mean, you're the one that's getting
Yeah.
rave reviews by auditors, so however you tell us to do it, we'll do it.
Yeah. So if you're gonna take that one out, I'm just saying you're gonna pass all the other things
Mhm.
and then have a separate resolution that this particular item is reviewed for third reading at this meeting and you'd like it to be brought by fourth reading.
Okay.
And as I've said before, you can bring it back as many times.
Yeah,
Right.
so we're going to.
We're getting there. That's the key.
Yeah.
Progress is being made.
Okay, so our motion is to remove, the new policy for the athletic department facility use, from new business other. And then
Pass a
pass a
I mean, it'd be probably
yeah.
logical right now to pass a resolution.
along with that,
Yeah. just
not
pass-
as a separate vote.
Don't take it out, just vote on it as you've reviewed it for third, I just.
Oh, okay.
recommend
So we're
that
just going to
vote,
pull
don't take
this
it
one out.
Just vote on this particular one, that you reviewed it for third reading and want it brought back for fourth. That,
Okay,
because taking it out causes, concerns about how to account for it.
Okay.
okay. So do you wanna make a motion
Yeah, I'll make a motion
remove
to
it?
approve all new business, right, with stipulation that we have approved that we've read the athletic facility
Third
for a
reading.
third time, and we would like to bring it back for a fourth.
Alright.
And I second.
Okay.
So what they said.
You got that, April?
So,
All right, awesome.
A motion, by Mr. Hookrattle, seconded by Mr. Shook to approve the items in the new business section other, as noted in the motion. Ms. Boyer?
Mr. Moore,
Yes.
Mr. Shook,
Yes.
Dr. Walter,
Yes.
Ms. Kaden,
Yes.
Mr. Hooker.
Yes.
Number 9, board policy first reading. We have, item A, DJH, credit cards, first reading. That's the only one we have on that.
And that's only changing the 10%.
Yeah.
Increasing it.
Item 10, other matters as may come properly before the board. Mr. Johnson?
Have you all met Stacy Peters, or, no?
Mm-mm.
Stacy-
Saw her today.
Yeah, so that's Stacy Peters, and she's, our, curriculum director for this year through the ESC, so doing a really great job.
She's got the right
Welcome.
colors on. That's half the battle, right? It's half the battle. I have one.
Okay.
And Dr. Johnson and I talked about this the other day. I've requested, I think, with our fleet of buses and our van and car that we have as part of our fleet, right? Those all have LU on them, LU or Liberty Union, right? I requested that we put decals on our like our dump truck, our other vehicle that our maintenance director utilizes. So put the same or I say same, but he said, can it say LU? Absolutely. Just something to denote that these are our vehicles as they're going through the streets. Now, I think somebody asked me the other day, it might have been you, like what we're gonna do, like what we do with tractors and those things. I'm not as sold on whether those need an LU decal on them. Somebody could, weigh in more on that. But I think the vehicles that are making their way through town and they even leave town, right? I mean, they go to Lancaster on occasion. I think they should be denoted with a decal, very similar to what we put on our others. So we may. I don't know that that's something we have to vote on. So.
Well, if you wanna direct the superintendent to get that done, you probably
Well,
have to vote on it.
so.
I can listen and
Okay.
get that done.
Yeah. So if we need to vote on it, let me know. I'll be happy to bring it to April on the next agenda.
Yeah. Anything else? We have an executive session is requested by the superintendent for, E, matters required to be kept confidential by federal law. Is that the only one, Dr. Johnson?
Yeah, it's gonna involve personnel, so I think that's probably the most appropriate one.
Okay. And when we come back, we will be making no decisions, after we come out of executive session. Do I have a motion to move into executive
So
session?
moved.
Second.
I have motion by Mr. Shook, seconded by Mr. Hookrattle, to go into executive session at 8:15 PM. Ms. Boyer?
Mr. Shook?
Yes.
Dr. Walter?
Yes.
Ms. Kaden?
Yes,
Mr. Hookrattle?
Yes.
Mr. Moore?
we are in executive session.
Now you're ready for me.
I don't know.
Maybe, as ready as you'll ever be. You want me to get started, or do you wanna?
I would take a break. if
Oh,
that's
sure.
okay.
Oh.
You busy because of school starting? Busier?
Yeah, probably like you guys. Feels like it all of a sudden. just
Yeah,
gets
summer's
bigger.
over.
I know. It's so fast. Feels like, July is over and then
I
there's
know.
no more summer. I was excited to follow the softball news though. That's really great.
It was pretty remarkable.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
So.
That was
All right, you're on.
Do I have a motion to come back in from executive session?
Second.
I have a motion by Mr. Shook, saying by Dr. Walter, to return from executive section at 9:06 PM. Ms. Boyer?
Dr. Walter?
Yes.
Ms. Kaden?
Yes.
Mr. Hookrattle?
Yes.
Mr. Moore? Mr. Shook?
Yes.
Closing items. Our next regular Board of Education meeting will be held Monday, September 9th, 2024, at 7 PM in the district office boardroom. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
So, second.
I have a motion by Mr. Shook, second by Mr. Hookrattle, to adjourn at 9:06 PM. Ms. Boyer?
Ms. Kaden?
Yes.
Mr. Hookrattle?
Yes.
Mr. Moore?
Yes.
Mr. Shook?
Yes.
Dr. Walter?
Yes.
We are adjourned.